I might actually put that back in position. Cool.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Fourpure at 4. I'm Rob and I'm the brewery ambassador here. Today we talk about a special collaboration that we've done in conjunction with the Tate Gallery and Toast Ale. So, roll the intro. The reason for this... Let me just have a count first. Collaboration. Clear your throat, Rob. The reason for this collaboration is to coincide with Olafur Eliasson's new exhibition, In Real Life. You may remember him from the Weather Report, which was the big sun in the Turbine Hall at Tate Gallery. If you're not familiar with Eliasson's work, he does these amazing interactive installations with a big emphasis on the environment. He has a Berlin-based studio with over 100 people working there. He also has a team of chefs and have curated a menu that is focused around sustainability and utilising local ingredients. And that menu will be available in the Tate Modern Terrace Bar throughout the duration of the exhibition. So in a collaboration with Tate and Toast, we've made a beer to complement that menu. Toast are a great brewery doing great work using surplus bread in their beer, minimising food wastage, and so were the perfect collaborators in this project. Now, to take you through the beer in more depth, over to our head brewer, John. Cheers.
Hey guys, and thank you, Rob, for the kind introduction. I'm going to talk to you guys about this beer that we brewed, Elemental, which we brewed in collaboration with Toast and Tate Modern. Basically, it's a beer that's designed to complement the food menu that Tate Modern have come up with. So he's got this awesome kitchen at his studio in Berlin, and basically the Tate have been inspired by that to come up with this food menu, and I had a look through that food menu, and that inspired me to come up with this beer. And so we sat around and we discussed how we were going to do it with the guys from Toast and the guys from Tate. We settled on this really light, refreshing, lightly sour, cucumber-infused beer that it will both work really well as a complement to the food that's on that menu, but also just on its own as a thirst quencher. So that's sort of the idea. So obviously we have this big focus on sustainability here at Fourpure, and that's why Toast were also a really natural partner for us to work with. They do this great thing where they take bread that's going to go to waste, and they use it as one of the raw materials that go into brewing beer. It's the first time that we've done it here, to brew a beer with bread. When you think about it, it makes complete sense. It's basically, as you probably know, beer is this marriage of four magical ingredients: malted barley, hops, water, and yeast. But you don't have to use malted barley. You can use oats, you can use rye, you can use wheat, any kind of grain really. Basically, when we're using bread, you can treat it in the brewery like how you would treat raw wheat. So wheat normally contributes to beer is slightly higher levels of protein, which help you with foam, which gives you a sort of nice kind of natural haze, and also a little bit more mouthfeel. What wheat also gives you is a nice sort of subtle, doughy kind of flavor, which really complements the lightness and the gentle drinkability of this beer. So I've always wanted to brew a beer with cucumber, and we added the equivalent of 3,000 cucumbers to this beer, which gives you a really noticeable, refreshing cucumber flavor and aroma. And finally, the sort of acidity, the refreshing sort of sourness, the tartness in this beer. Normally when you think of beer balance, you think about the balance between sweetness and bitterness, and hops are traditionally how we achieve the bitterness component, and the malt gives you the sweetness. But there's another way to think about balance in beer, and that's to balance sweetness with acidity, sweet and sour. And so in this case, we have a lovely, sort of refreshing, tangy, yogurty sourness from lactic acid, which gives the beer a really nice balance and a really refreshing quality that will complement those pickled and fermented foods that are in that sort of dominate the menu that Tate have come up with for this installation. So Elemental will be available, obviously the Tate Modern, to coincide with the exhibition, which launches on the 11th of July and lasts through to the end of this year. You'll also be able to find it here in the tap room. We're going to keg it. We're going to have it available in cans. Beautiful can design, by the way. And I hope you guys find it, enjoy it, and let us know your thoughts on the beer. You can like, subscribe, share, etc. this video. That'd be really helpful for us. And happy weekend. Cheers.